Say you built a time machine that could only be used once for a day to bring back one person from history that you would like to meet. Who would you choose? And what would you have for dinner with them? That's a pretty good intro, right? Alright, so this was a thing I was asking myself the other day, literally last night, because I had to come up with an idea for today to record a video. I was like, if I had a time machine and I could pull one person from history to talk to, who in the world would that be? Because there are so many people in history that I could talk to, right? It's like, would I want to do somebody that's like older and dead, or like newer, who I could just take a different time version of themselves and bring them here so that I could talk to, right? Do I want somebody who has like a biography or an autobiography, since technically that's like already somewhat like I'm getting to sit down with them? Would I want to do someone that's like more obscure so that they don't have a biography, so I can be sure that I'm getting like the juiciest details? You know, do I want somebody that's like super smart or just like super humble? Like, what in the world do I want out of this person? And so I was thinking really hard on this, and I mean, there's so many people in like the film industry that I want to talk to, but most of the people in the film industry already have autobiographies or biographies, because I've been reading most of them as of recently. And I just kept thinking, I was like, who in the world would I choose? Like, and then I had to narrow it down by time period. I'm like, what time period would I like? What historical event is like significant to me, right? Or what ideology do I really want this person that I'm going to talk to have? And then I was thinking really hard about it, and I was like, I don't want it to be like something super stereotypical either. I want it to be something a little bit out of left field, but that still represents who I am, right? And then I finally came up with that answer. All right, so if I had a time machine and I could pull one person from history for a single day to talk to, I would do Benjamin Franklin. Yeah. Super left field, right? All right, nobody thinks like, why would I choose Benjamin Franklin over like George Washington? And because if I don't mention it right now, sister's going to be like, well, why not Hamilton, right? Well, he's already got a lot of stuff written about him. I'm sure Ben Franklin does too, but Ben Franklin I think would be more interesting to meet in real life, right? She's going to be mad at me for that. Anyways, I would want Benjamin Franklin, okay? I mean, the guy made an instrument for one, which is pretty cool. I mean, I know that David in the Bible made a lot of instruments, but, you know, Benjamin Franklin made an instrument too, which is pretty cool. He was also known to be a really funny guy, because whenever he signed the Declaration of Independence, he wrote, well, if we hang, we all hang together. And then it'd just be really cool to talk to him and be like, man, look, you like came from nothing, you built yourself up, and I know you got like this great work ethic. Like, how did you do it, man? How did you do it? Like, what as Lewis Howe says, what are your three truths? Like, if everything else about you is going to die, but you got to leave three truths that everyone was going to know from this point forward, what are those truths that you would tell those people? And that would be such a cool question to ask him. That's actually a good question for my next video. What are your three truths that you would leave the world? I'm gonna have to make that my next week's episode. But I would ask him that. I would also ask him if he still thinks that a turkey is more respectable than the bald eagle to represent America. And, you know, just to ask him to explain a lot of just their ideology back then. Or do we really understand everything that they meant? Or have we taken some stuff out of context? Where have we lost sight? Where have we improved in ways that he didn't imagine? You know, just like all this stuff, I think it would be really cool to ask him. And I'd probably, I don't know why, but I have a feeling he'd really like barbecue. So I think I would sit down and have a barbecue with him. I think he'd really like that. So, I mean, since it's a day, we're going to be able to get to eat probably 3 times. So just preparing those meals. So you, right now, in the comments, let me know if you had a time machine and you could pull one person out of history, they could be living or dead, and have a whole day with them. Who would it be? Why? What would you ask them? What would you eat for dinner? I don't know. Leave all those down in the comments below. And hey, if you like the idea of this channel, then why don't you hit the subscribe button, or check out one of my other videos over here. You can watch another Out of the Question one, or you can watch a music video, because I'm trying to get better at those. And if you have any ideas for other episodes, leave them down in the comments below. Aside from that, have a nice day, I guess. Bye.